Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have a wild situation that is slowly developing involving this mysterious, clandestine, but known to be very violent and deadly raid that was carried out by U.S. forces in Syria. Initial reports claiming that the top leader of ISIS had been killed. Then it was switched to he'd been captured. Now it's been switched to maybe it was a different guy entirely. We really have no idea what's going on. We have way more questions than we have answers after this Black Ops operation went down. Video footage of it did leak online. We are going to look at that. And I'm really kind of baffled, and I'll be curious to see what you guys think is happening here, what you guys think is the truth here. And we're just going to lay it out, and we're going to have to understand that the story has changed over and over in just the span of 24, 36 hours. I'm very excited to get into this. But before we do, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. It's totally free. Costs you guys absolutely nothing and is a huge, huge, huge boost to the channel. Go ahead and comment with your thoughts below as well about what you think is going on. Also, a huge boost to the channel and obviously totally free. Hit that bell, turn on all notifications. That way you guys won't miss a single video. You'll be in the loop entirely about what's going on. You'll have the best information online. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. I share a lot of fun stuff there as well. Now, let's get into it. As we know, a couple days ago, U.S. forces, Delta Force specifically, conducted a raid, a nighttime raid in Syria near Idlib, I think is how you pronounce it. If I mispronounce that, please correct me in the comments below. And the initial word was that the leader of ISIS, whose name is Abu Hafs al-Hashimi al-Kashari. I'm going to throw this up on the screen for you all. This guy right here, the initial word on Twitter was that this guy had been killed. He's been the leader since August 3rd, 2023. He's the fifth leader of ISIS. And all initial signs pointed to that this guy had been killed, which would be very on brand because the last four leaders of ISIS were also killed. Baghdadi and the guy who immediately followed him both ended up with bombs. I got to be careful what I say so YouTube doesn't take the video down. With bombs, ended their lives after being surrounded by Delta Force operators. Baghdadi, the most famous of them all, going down in 2019 in Syria. When they found the compound he was in, Baghdadi ran into a tunnel with two children. The rest is history, and that is the truth of the matter. So he knew it was up. Instead of wanting to fight it out or surrender, he took the coward's way out, and I won't apologize for saying that. So the initial reports were Abu Hafs al-Hashimi al-Kashari, and if I'm mispronouncing this scumbag's name, I'm not really going to apologize it. What's funny about this, guys, there's really no photos of him. We don't really know what he looks like. We don't have really any information about him. Shortly after that, the story changes. Then the story changes to no, Abu Hafs al-Hashimi al-Kashari was not killed in this Delta Force raid. He was captured alive, and a different ISIS leader was killed, and that they hit two different targets, actually, killing one ISIS leader at one, capturing al-Kashari at the other. So that was the first change in the story. Well, now, let me throw this up on the screen. This comes out from CENTCOM. As you can see, this is the official U.S. government, U.S. Central Command, releases this August 21st, 2025, with the headline, CENTCOM forces kill senior ISIS official in Adama, Syria. It says U.S. Central Command forces conducted a successful raid in northern Syria on August 19, killing a senior ISIS member and a key financier who planned attacks in Syria and Iraq. He had relationships throughout the ISIS network in the region, posing a direct threat to U.S. and coalition forces and the new Syrian government. For those of you who don't know, the United States is attempting to give the new Syrian government a chance, even though HTS HTS, the people that turned into the Syrian government, were a known terrorist organization. So a literal terrorist, Shalani, is now running Syria. But I continue. We will continue to pursue ISIS terrorists with unwavering determination throughout the region, said ADM, or was that Admiral Brad Cooper, Commander CENTCOM. Together with our partners and allies, CENTCOM remains steadfast in our commitment of ensuring the lasting defeat of ISIS and the protection of the U.S. homeland. So now we've got an official government statement that doesn't mention al-Kashari or Kashiri, or however you pronounce his name, at all. Doesn't talk about him being captured or killed. He's completely disappeared from the story. Now there's just an unnamed financier who they are saying was killed, which was part of the original story with the early changes. So it went from al-Kashari killed, al-Kashari captured, al-Kashari captured, and a financier was killed, and there was a second follow-up target. And now it is in the public reporting, al-Kashari is not mentioned at all, captured or killed. And now they're only confirming that a financier was killed. What is going on here? What is going on? Well, let me throw this up on the screen. This is some actual footage from the raid. I'm going to go full screen. Let me make sure you can see this. There was some footage from the raid. Here we go. Let's watch. Obviously, the screen is very dark. You can hear them coming in, moving around in the sky. That's one video. If we go to the next one, more helicopters in the sky you can hear. And then you see something, I don't even know what that is. And here, you can see a helicopter right there. An American helicopter in the sky. So anyways, that is the leaked footage. So I have no idea what is actually true and what is not true, because you had credible reports that started by saying the leader of ISIS had been killed. Then those reports, credible reports, changed to no, he had been captured and was not killed and was in U.S. custody. Then it changes to some hybrid of, well, he's either dead or captured, and they definitely killed a financier. And now it is, we just killed a financier. I don't know what actually happened. And I would say anyone who wasn't there or directly involved also doesn't know what has happened. Is it possible they did get al-Kashari alive and he is in U.S. custody being questioned, and they don't want other people to know publicly right now that that is what happened? I think it's very possible that's what occurred. I think it is very possible that is what happened. I'm not going to say with 100% certainty that that's what happened. Maybe all the initial reporting was wrong. But then the question comes, how could all of these people, these reporters, have been told by somebody clearly that al-Kashari was dead? And then they were all told that he was captured alive. And now they're not being told anything about him. Now they're just being told about this financier. And the U.S. government isn't talking at all about the leader of ISIS. I don't know. I honestly do not know. But it is raising a lot more questions than it's answering. We know that for sure. And it's a very, 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 very odd situation. It's a very odd situation. So we're going to follow this story wherever it might take us. And I'm curious to see where it goes from here. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think they got him alive or dead? Do you think it was just a mistake in the reporting? What do you think about the financier they captured? Or sorry, they killed? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing. Hit that bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X D Hookstead. That's where you can find me. As always, I'll see y'all next time.